It's your host Rob Lowe bringing y'all another Humble Yourself episode. Listen, y'all, we've been waiting for a minute to see. I can't even get my goddamn words out. That's how you feel me, D.
You want me to
Beechwood.
Okay.
What's up with you, my nigga?
What's good?
What's good?
Ready, bruh?
Yeah.
All right, let's get right into it, man. Can I start this one off?
Be my guy.
All right. So, last time I seen you at the performance, right? Shout out to Open Market, as always. You know what I'm saying? At the Open Market performance, right? You performed the song. You like, all right, bet I'm gonna do this jump. I recorded this jump like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And the jump was still cranking like you just recorded it the other day. You remember that song?
I ain't never. Yeah.
Talk about
That's
that one for me.
Actually, that's a banger in the cut. You know, me and the homie Money for Drugs did that song like some years ago. We was working at Sodexo making food for the sick people. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Mr. White.
Right.
You feel me? You feel me? You know, and just that track was just, just so humble. That shit was cool. Like, it knocked. You know, I heard him on that joint. Like, he wrote something to it. You feel me? But, you know, like I say, this one was just a track to where as though, like, it just couldn't sit there. You feel me? Like, it couldn't sit there, you know, and I had to get comfortable with performing that track. You know, like, yeah, it's old to me, but it's new to everybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I definitely didn't want to keep that in the cut. So, you know, I had to bring that out. You know what I'm saying? Like it's many more. Yeah, but that's a special one though. Like it's a lot different than what I'm used to writing. You know, more personal, I guess. You know, a little bit of wave in it. You know, shout out Max B. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, some shit like that.
Salute to Max B.
Yeah, Charlie Wingate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mo, you know, I love my inspiration.
Yeah.
Right? And my man Beechwood was out for a minute. I heard, you know, you went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, we was hosting the show here Friday night, and I swear,
Hey.
this shit was crazy, man. I see my man come in the building,
Hey.
and you don't know how much that mean to me, man.
Yeah.
For real, cause
Yeah,
you know,
no,
people be out, you know,
yeah.
they take a little time to come back, but you came back in this joint,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
I had
Probably
to.
about 3 weeks later.
Yeah, I had
Like,
to.
where you get your inspiration from, man?
Dude, just like believing, bruh. Like believing, like the drive, like that shit don't go nowhere. It's still the same like when I was 13, 14, 9 years old writing poems for my mama because she used to whoop my ass, you know what I'm saying? I just try to make her smile, you feel me? So I go in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Go write little poems and shit.
Do you remember one of them jumps?
I remember my first rap I wrote. I wrote that shit. I was like, yo, one day I
4
want to
bars.
get 4 bars.
Go ahead.
It started off on the corner where we used to do-wop. Now niggas harmonize while twisting the ooh-wop. Shorty over there looks suspicious in the Tupac. A wig split off of 2 shots, killed the innocent. Like, yeah, that's... Like, I wrote that shit for Nas. Like, I always wanted Nas to spit that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, the drive don't go nowhere, bro. And, like I said, like, just having good people around, you know, and motherfuckers like, yo, you gotta take it serious.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like, just be another nigga that just say he rap. Like, you gotta show and prove. And being in the hospital, like, trying to get my health together and shit, like, yeah, like, a nigga was like, yo, I gotta remember my shit. Like, I gotta come back, like, different. Like, I really can't keep telling motherfuckers, yeah, I do music and shit. Like, motherfuckers want to see that shit.
Right.
So, you know, the first step is just like, yeah, remembering your shit, taking that shit serious. Like just show and prove. Like, fuck talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, like, it's the energy is crazy. Like, I don't think, that shit ain't never gonna die. Like, it ain't never gonna go nowhere.
As it should be, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep that drive going. You got, especially a gift that you was given. You know, I feel as the only thing you got talent at for real is a gift that you was given because you got to work at it, right?
Yeah.
If you don't work at it, it's not going to show and prove like you were saying.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you on another note, similar though, your musical influences. Like,
Word.
coming up, you talked about Nas a little bit. Not necessarily that influenced your style, but just, you know, your favorite rappers coming up.
Shit, like the first, like my mom, like she used to listen to all, like the, you know, the oldie but goodies. You know what I'm saying? Pick me up for football practice and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she'd be playing the old school Quiet Storm and shit like that. The side, whatever it's called. Like the old school joint, though.
Yeah.
A bunch of jazz, you know.
Okay.
She had an Erica Badu tape. But the first tapes I had, my uncle, he was a janitor at DC Live, I believe. I think that was a club and shit. And he found like an old Jeezy tape, you feel me, clips, called the song called The Funeral. It was a clean version, a dirty version, and it was an instrumental. And shout out and shout out my man Hassan, my first DMX album I stole from him. I don't think I ever told him that shit. But all they had was Get At Me, dog.
Shout out to you.
Shout out my man Hassan, aka House. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never got a chance to return that CD back. You know what I'm saying? But that joke was hot. Like, I ain't never heard no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I say, Outkast, like huge, major influence on, like, 3 Stacks. Like, yeah. Like, that shit hit different. Like, I think I was the only kid wearing Stankonia in D.C. I was a Bama.
You was on that shit for real.
Yeah, I was a Bama. I ain't kid.
Like, take your ass to ATL.
Yeah, I was a Bama. I ain't kid. Big shirts, big hats.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. I gotta get to it. Concert, people. You got 3 people in front of you. You the headline, right? You need that gas. You need that feel. You need the crowd to be steady. So when you come on, you know they still lit, they still alive, they still active. Who your 3? All time, you know, dead or alive.
All time, dead or alive. Shit, I'm gonna have to go with my man Larry June. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I gotta go with Larry June.
Drop was crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's another dude he fuck with called Primo Rice. Like, yeah, he in the cut, like he dope as fuck. And Dom Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like major influence. Like it's a whole list, it's a lot more, but if I could get shit jumping.
Dom on the stage rocking that shit.
Yo, I'm super influenced by just like lyricists, man. Like just good music, good energy. Like I could feel that shit. So yeah, like nah, I would definitely like want to rock the stage with them cats and get it jumping like that for real. Like yeah, I think them dudes is like that.
Sure. All right, and so I go back to the beginning when I was talking about the joke that you was doing from 10 years ago. Let the people know how long you been rapping. Like you say you started, you know what I'm saying, writing early, but as far as like, you know, how can I say this? Was it like a break in between? Did you take a break? Did you not take it as serious at one point? Like, what was the timeline like with rapping?
Like, that just like writing, like I swear, like I'm probably not the only kid that like 13-year-old that was in DC that was probably rapping, but I swear I had to be like one of the first in like open mics like Island Cafe, turntables and shit. Like the old heads, like shout out D La Rock, you know what I'm saying? Folk, like those old head dudes, you feel me? Like kept me in the studio, Choo Choo, you feel me? Like, you know, he was the money man. Like he really like tell niggas like be about their grind. You know, when they would take me out to Baltimore to talent shows, like in like the most like craziest spots possibly. And you know, here I'm just like, you know, 14, 15, man, my other 2 homies, you feel me, like doing these shows and shit, like grown men in there trying to get on, and we the only youngers in there, you feel me? You know, and certain people, you know, they may lose hope for it, you know, and not want to get back at it. Life will take over. And yeah, like it was a break in between, you feel me? But I don't think I never really stopped though, bro. Okay. Like I just think I just like really got focused and like really found another route, found my lane, the way as though I felt comfortable, and I ain't really care if somebody like else believed in what I was doing. As long as I think it's cool, then like I'm cool with it. And like I say, having good people around you that want you to like be better and do better, they'll see that shit, and then you start to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like the drive never went nowhere, dude. So I've been at it since, man, dude, since I can remember. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna make nothing up. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, it was just something that was just stowed upon me, dude. And it only get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm only gonna like get more focused, you know, and more consistent. You feel me? So like, yeah.
Last question, D.
Okay. So this Facts and Stats sports show. I see you rocking the Phoenix Suns hat.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna flip it a little bit though.
All right.
So sports, we always Michael Jordan, LeBron.
LeBron James.
Michael Jordan, Kobe. You
Yeah.
know, we always got our little verses.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. And which route in the game would you take and explain why?
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, like no brainer. Like that shit resonate. Like you got something to say. Like not everybody's like he's not even perceived to be like no tough guy. And he's probably from one of the toughest places in America. But he could have been one of those dudes that stopped. But you could tell it, you could sense it. Son just kept pushing. He kept pushing at that shit. Drake dope too, but he got his own lane. Like he was a kid star. He was on the TV shows, and that wasn't easy neither. That wasn't no easy route for neither one of them guys. But I think I resonate more with Kendrick Lamar just because I'm a lyricist. Like at heart, like yeah, like ain't no way like that boom bap gonna be there forever. Yeah. So like yeah, I totally take that route. You know, no hesitation.
So you always gonna be with the boom bap. So tell the people about the boom bap that you got for them that you're gonna play for them. What's the name of the song?
This song I'm playing is a Mock Shock exclusive. Okay. You feel me? You know, the great man behind. You feel me? The man behind the mask. You feel me? You know, Wonder Boy. Hell yeah! Like Right Back. The joint called Right Back. You know, like he definitely whipped that up. You feel me? And it's crazy. Like that wasn't even the original joint though. You know what I'm saying? He had an ear for it. You know, I totally put that to something else. You know, we went through like 3 beats, you feel me? And these are just rhymes. Just in my book of rhymes, I could just take something, find a beat and slap it to it. You feel me? It was totally for something else. Like, totally didn't sound like how it sound, but yeah, Sway got that ear.
He put that P. Diddy on that.
Yeah, he mixed that up, you feel me? He put that Diddy Dirty Money on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take that. Take
Salute
that.
To Sway.
Yes, sir.
Cliff too.
Yes,
Man, Beechwood on the building.
Stats.
Gonna get you back in the building. I get you on talking about some other shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be at the show. Matter of fact, ain't you ho?
Yeah.
Shout it out.
You're
June 9th.
Yes.
Up open market.
Yep.
About 7 o'clock, we gonna get it popping off. You know what I'm saying? About 11, 12, we gonna end the joint up. We out here. What game 4 the NBA Finals? We gonna have that joint up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a lick. We gonna have everything you need. You know, we gonna have Beechwood performing at the joint exclusive. You feel me?
Exclusive.
Right on time.
DC party favors with the food. You don't gotta go nowhere. You don't gotta go down the street get a pizza.
It's right
we gonna
here.
have food right here for you. Hey, do I got name off the whole list?
Nah, we gonna
Okay.
We gonna drop the flyer at the end of the video though. Love. Peace.
Word. Man, y'all niggas like that.
It's
like that. I lost it all. Fuck around and got it right back. Can't tell me I ain't like that. Boy, that beats real shit. I figured out the recipe. I don't want nobody next to me. Feeling like I know my destiny. Don't be second guessing me. Been down this road more than once. Calm your nerves and smoke this blunt. I got something in the trunk that's gonna get us what we want. My check been short twice this month. I can't even stunt and give my son those shoes this month. And every day I'm on the hunt. For my emotions in the dumpster. Cause they gon' tell you no if they can't front you. Depression at an all-time high. Niggas feeling like they ain't shit, and we all gon' die. I tried reaching out and set on fire. Niggas left me on the scene, no reply. I pray we all receive what we ask for. Just give me a crazy mansion with some glass doors. I pray my sons don't still learn to ask more. They say kids get wild when they pass 4. I don't believe too much, try not to do too much. I said I was gonna quit smoking for like a few months. I've been crazy focused, homie said I write too much. That's my daily notice, I'm just trying to bring the crew up. I know a nigga local, but it feel like I blew up. They said that I was nice, couldn't wait till I grew up. That's the only way to learn the formula. We all got today, I ain't hot, I'm just warming up. We got that good feeling and it's warning you. Either it's good or it's bad. I done lost it all. Fuck around and got it right back. Can't tell me I ain't like that. I done lost it all, hit the ground and bounce right back. Can't tell me I ain't fight back. I done lost it all, fuck around and got right back. Can't tell me I ain't like that. I done lost it all, hit the ground and bounce right back. Can't tell me I ain't fight back. Bow your head, raise your hand before you speak out of turn. Raise your kids, buy some land with the money you earn. They put us under a spell, so this paper get burned. You gotta fight this shit, so the others can learn. Learn to speak your shit when you do get a turn. And we all speaking code, so we can be heard. And we all breathing those particles. What's the word? What you learn? Since Cincinnati knows what's your concern. Log out, log back in. It's the matrix. Clock in, call out. What's your day shift? I just wanna all out, but I ain't make shit. Flip a pack, get some stacks, then get caged in. What's gonna stop the raging? Stick with me as I flow through these pages. We've been down bad for some ages. We just wanna feel good so we can save chips. I done lost it all. Fuck around and get it right back. Can't tell me I ain't like that. I done lost it all. Hit the ground and bounce right back. Can't tell me I ain't fight back. I done lost it all. Fuck around and got right back. Can't tell me I ain't like that. I done lost it all. Hit the ground and bounce right back. Can't tell me I ain't fight back. Yeah. It's that shit. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Mock Shot. Show you Mock Shot. We gon' always do something with the world drop. You know what I'm saying? Shit exclusive. Shit nasty. Shit sick. Shit was we did. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Watch you niggas over here with this shit again and again and again. Like I ain't got no fucking manners. Sorry, man, I don't fuck y'all niggas in there. Keep that shit, son. Beechwood exclusive, bitch.